and angel fly within my life, beside me in all I do. Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly angel reading for September 19th through to the 25th. I'm going to be using daily guidance from your angels cards by Doreen Virtue. So let's see first of all what they have to say for us for Monday and Tuesday. Alright, so now this is a really interesting card and very specific. It says the ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. Beautiful card. Look, this beautiful angel standing by the water. Now, not all of you are going to live by the ocean, but most of us can get to some form of water, even if it's our own bath or shower. Now, as this card says, water is very healing. It's a great conductor for energy, and especially with the salt of the ocean, it's very clearing and healing also. The ocean is the mother. In fact, in French, mer or mer, la mer, is the same as for mother. It's the same word. And so it's nurturing, it's supportive, it's healing. And it's really important that we notice the beautiful properties of the ocean and of water in general this week. So if you are feeling particularly sensitive, we've had a super intense full moon at the end of last week. We're still in Mercury retrograde until I believe Thursday of this week, and so it's still a great time of self-care, of releasing, of healing, and the water can really act as a beautiful tool for us. So I recommend, if you can, either, as this card says, to spend time near the water, or to at least put some sea salt or Epsom salt in a bath as a way to clear your energy and to help you to feel more bright and shiny. The angels are also saying that it's like remembering that the tide goes in and out. It just naturally does that. And the same goes with our energy. Sometimes we can be so trying to be giving, or out there. We forget to pull our own tide back in so that we can recharge and refresh. We don't always have to be, putting all of our energy out there. So the ocean is very wise that way and asking us to pay attention. So there's the card for Monday and Tuesday. For Wednesday and Thursday, also beautiful, beautiful card. These have lovely messages on them. See only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Ooh, that's such a beautiful card again for this time of year, because Mercury retrograde, lots of people will say that, misunderstanding is more likely at this time. The planet Mercury is all to do with communication, and so sometimes communication can be a little bit challenging. But even if that wasn't the case, we can all sometimes have those moments when we as human beings don't understand each other or feel over emotional and then take things really personally, or things might not quite work out how we planned. So it's really important in the middle of the week that we just remember that and do our best to remember that we're all doing our best. And if things are challenging, rather than focusing on what's going wrong, focusing on the love within the situation and the love within each person involved, because then you will feel freer and lighter rather than getting burdened by, all the heavy stuff So this is a beautiful picture, is a beautiful reminder for us to remember that love and to remember that love is with us. Love is always present. And so rather than expecting it from a certain situation or even another person, going back, connecting to that love within yourself, and then remembering that whatever happens, that it's our job or anyone's job to just to be responsible for their own feelings as far as feeling the love. So you can focus on feeling love yourself and for others and for seeing the situation or the circumstances that may be challenging being resolved and peaceful and loving. And then what other people do is up to them. So take responsibility for your own reactions in the middle of the week and do the best that you can to see love. All right, and this is another really interesting card given the fact that we had a very similar card for Monday and Tuesday, and it's fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants. I'm sorry, my computer flashed then. Grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. So again, really, even though we were saying not everyone can be by the ocean, not everyone can always be, surrounded by beautiful trees, we all have the opportunity to be outside. We all have the opportunity, usually, to go and be in nature. If you don't, at least open your windows and allow some beautiful air to come in. This is again all part of self-care. It's all part of refreshing the energy around us and within us, and the stagnant feeling that we can sometimes get at this time when everything feels a little bit intense can really be shifted energetically just by doing that. And particularly if we can get outside, we'll really find that our energy is revitalized. We're going to feel more grounded. And this angel here is with a little boy, spending time with each other, really connecting away from, work situations, away from technology, and just really going back to the basics of being outside in some good fresh air. So that's beautiful for the weekend, especially because, hopefully we can take some time out from work. But wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, whatever kind of job you do, take care of yourself this week. And if in the middle of the week there are some little bumps or challenges, remembering to do the best that you can to see the situation in the highest vision possible, to see the situation in the way that you would like it resolved rather than focusing on what's wrong with it, including yourself. Much love to you all, and I will speak to you again very soon with another weekly reading. Much love. Bye bye.